Welcome to
that was awful.
Hey, come on, man.
That countdown.
Episode 2 of campaign 3.
No, not you. The countdown. That was bad timing.
I didn't say it was in seconds.
We're going to get wrecked by Gen Z for the millennial pause because your countdown is not consistent.
Mm-hmm.
The millennial pause is wide. Well, episode 2, I think Billy is turned into an ethereal smoke monster. We'll catch him on season 4 of Lost. And we have a new segment. Spoiler alert to a 25-year-old show.
I didn't know Billy was in that.
Yeah, so we got a recap here. This is an AI, right? You want to explain what you did?
So,
briefly,
I made a bad AI, and I asked it to summarize our last session, and this is what it gave me. I tried to replace since it's transcripts and it's automatically done, I tried to replace words that looked like our names with the actual names. But the balance on the filter is a bit aggressive, so a lot of our names show up in words that didn't used to be our characters' names, and this is what you get.
All right. Yeah, so this is the recap for last week. And then I guess I might have to do another one real quick before we get back into it. Let's build the ambiance. Is it a heroic? Let's do Call of Heroes. I don't know what that sound is, but it'll be nice.
Yeah, we'll call it heroic.
All right. Oh, wow. Recap from last week. As a Dr. Elf turns a corner, one of her shoulders is torn off, like an oyster mushroom. Almost Kara's shoulder, a fire-like little vial that's illuminating in braided white hair. Very old, even for an elf. Visibly old. She kind of just greets you. Hello there, I am Dijon. Dijon, hi. Dijon with a B. Dijon with a B. All right, Tiny at 3, Fierce at 9, Dijon 16. Very nice for a tool. Flinch 20, incredible. Mama G, where you at? 16, very good. Dijon and Mama G, what's your dex? I got +1, baby, +1. Dijon, what's... I point to the rabbit at the table. I kind of like Tiny into my Furish as my eyes are peeking over the table because I'm too small for the seat. Maybe I should just introduce myself. Shiny, would you please just get off the log? Let fish cross. It will be easier with fewer people on the log. That's it. Try to convince him to not do whatever he's thinking about doing. That's every session of ours. This Dijon over here meant to be that. Nothing happened. This Dijon seemed to be locking on you. Flinch, Tiny, remember that from me. Just for my aid, the next Dijon is going to be the Dijon in the Seneca. You...
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, they are.
Sneaky snake.
This Dijon near you is locking on you, and the Dijon in that Tiny is grappled. See who it's locking on. 5 Dijon. The Dijon, yeah, you already said it. At initiative order 20, something will happen that will be before Dijon and Flinch. That will happen. So Tiny, you go first, actually top of the order. All right, a Dijon near you is locking on you, and the Dijon in that is Tiny is grappled. See who it is locking. 5 Dijon, the Dijon, yeah, you already said it. At initiative order 20, something will happen. That be before Dijon and Flinch, that will happen too. So Tiny, you go first, actually top of the order. You see what kicks us off.
So that's what happened, guys.
I think I have multiple personalities in this campaign.
Oh,
Dijon, that Dijon, this
AI
Dijon.
loves you.
It does. I want to get a count on how many times my name came up. Holy shit.
That was intense.
A lot of names are 55% similar to Dijon. A lot of words.
I believe it now.
Well,
Dijon was the most said word last session.
you drink water after that.
Yeah, was that one whole run-on sentence, or?
Yeah, I don't think AI does punctuation. Well, okay. So last
You guys
time,
got it. So you guys up the speed.
you guys know what happened after that. Well, look, we're gonna pick up with you guys. I know you said you guys are gonna head back, but to allow for any sort of RP and some other stuff, we'll just pick up kind of right after the battle as the surge of magical energy kind of launches into Dijon, granting
You didn't want
a
to
level
Which
up
one?
with a B, and you get your level up. But so with a choice of charging up the shard, shard of the comet that splintered off from the reminder, you guys chose to, or Dijon specifically, charge the shard and deny the elementals passage back to their plane of
Home
existence,
plane? Hell yeah, we did.
trapping them here, and that angered them, and you guys had to fight. Kind of an intense battle, but we'll pick up kind of right after that with Dijon leveling up. Still in the crater, kind of surrounded by the shard. As do you sense that there are, start to hear the chirping of birds and some like small animals kind of coming out, and they seem to be thankful. Birds are flying by and dropping off like little twigs and stuff, like as like gifts, and squirrels are coming by and just dropping nuts on the ground and kind of running and going to get other things. They seem to be thankful for whatever disturbance the shard left in these woods is now gone, and that hum that was present has been dissipated.
You okay? Me
Yeah,
no care.
Was it really visible, the damage, the lightning going into him?
Yeah.
Identify what type of nuts these are?
Dijon, are you okay?
Acorns.
I don't feel any different. Like there was lightning, I get it, but I think I'm okay.
Well, if you're not, let us know.
Do I feel anything different? I mean, or is it just shock and gone, and I gotta find out later what it was?
It felt kind of like a static shock.
Cute nipples.
But almost like a transference of energy in a way.
Okay. Interesting.
Dijon, you've done well. Yeah. I feel as if you've made the right choice.
I would agree. Our goal was the crystal, and now we have the intact crystal. It wasn't
And I
an
know
easy
it wasn't
choice.
the choice everyone wanted to make, but it's important to keep the goals that we were set with in mind.
I agree.
And who knows what those elementals would have done to the next group.
What they almost did to me. I was very
And me.
close to dying.
You look at Mama G, she's fucked. She's bloody still. She's absolutely wrecked.
Do you think I've lost track of time here? Do you think we'll have time for a long rest before we're supposed to go out with the caravan?
Well, that's all the way to tomorrow, and I think it's probably, we did a fast route here. So it's probably only like early afternoon, 1 or 2.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
not even that much. I believe one of my Word documents has the time, and I think it's noon. I was literally looking for that.
And it was 2 hours to get here, so if we go back fast again, it'll only be an hour.
Only hiccup is that we don't have a log to cross.
That is true.
But I think we could figure something out.
There are trees everywhere. We can
Does anyone
make a
carry
log.
a rope?
A rope?
That's true.
I've never had a necessity.
Okay.
I have some rope.
Oh, well, perhaps we can do something with that. let's. I guess we'll travel till we hit the river and figure it out.
How are I believe we're carrying this shard with like my mage hand and your unseen servant, right?
Yeah.
We didn't want to actually touch it or hold it. Okay. So is it just out floating in the air? I feel like we should cover this up somehow.
I mean, if you have a jacket you don't want to use, feel free.
I do not. Maybe. I actually don't think I have any extra.
I'll whip off my cloak and toss it over it.
Perhaps the wildlife won't be as aggressive now that we've realigned the crystal. Right? That's kind of what we did. Realigned it to the right type of magic a little.
Yeah.
These animals at least seem happy enough.
Well,
For now.
He looks distrustfully at a squirrel.
I'm gonna trade one of my carrots for some nuts with the squirrel.
About to have a Baldur's Gate 3 moment.
Yeah, they're just and then run up and just trade and run back off into the woods.
I'll catch up with the gang.
So yes, it is noon right now. You said you guys are doing your fast pace again. Back?
It's not necessary. Unless we wanted to get back.
Well, you were wanting a long rest.
I mean, what's the time difference between the short route and the long route? What time?
An hour.
Yeah. It might be risky, but if we want to get back, I guess I'm okay with it. Seems like an unnecessary risk.
I mean, we don't have to rush. That's fine.
That's all I'm saying. Tiny? Fairish? Flinch?
I'm
Up to you
amenable.
guys. I can get us through quickly, but if you kind of just want to take the day, that's fine with me too.
No.
That makes me sleepy.
What? I didn't quite hear you.
I said I got pretty mad earlier back there, and this makes me kind of sleepy.
I could definitely use a short break.
Even that,
Yeah, I thought that could be good.
I would very much enjoy that. Could make use of a short rest before we
Yes.
make the trek.
Short resting?
The baby nap near the river.
Maybe I could take some time to identify the crystal, the shard too.
Sure, yes, we can do that.
All right.
So for campaign 3, we'll do short rests as 1 hour, and long will be 8-ish.
Okay. During the short rest, I will try to. I think I'll have to ritually cast Identify. I have one.
Oh,
it's
shit.
just. I guess yeah. As ritual means.
You don't have
not
to use
in
a
my
spell slot,
book,
you
right?
ritual, yep.
Yeah.
And you can
So I
do
would
it as
do
many
that.
times as you want.
I know. Could you imagine?
Do you have a pearl?
No, I don't. So maybe not. Never mind. Fair.
You do need a pearl.
Well, if we stop at the river, we might find a lamb or a buffalo.
Make an Arcana check for me.
Okay. $14.
14. You haven't identified the crystal, or the shard, we're calling it, but the reagent required for Identify is a pearl, I believe, of 100 gold pieces.
Yeah.
This, if you're looking at its kind of components, it could be risky because you haven't identified and this clearly magical item, but it could be used as the reagent supplement for the spell.
Sorry, wait, I'm confused. The shard can be used as a reagent to identify?
Yes, if you would like to cast Identify on the shard.
Oh, no, I wouldn't want to do that. We struggled to keep it intact. I'm not gonna mess it up now.
It wouldn't consume it.
Still, just rather wouldn't. It's a shard we were sent to get. I don't need to know everything.
Nice try, GM. We're not
Sure.
falling for that.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone short rest here. Roll hit dice if you'd like.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Are we
six.
still? We said we were gonna try some of the 1D&D stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking about here, but
Getting a rage slot back during a short rest, I believe it was.
I'll allow it. Yeah, because we have talked about that was one we talked about before.
Yep. I just wanted to double check before I went ahead and did
Yep.
it.
So did we make it?
And then
12?
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
go ahead.
I was just asking.
No,
about
you.
it.
Somebody go.
I was just gonna ask if we're by the river.
Not yet. You guys are still kind of short resting here. If somebody wants to do something, but we'll start the travel, and I'll ask for a survival check here shortly once you guys are done. Tiny, did you say you wanted to do something, or are you looking for
I
something?
just
to do
wanted
here?
to. I was assuming we were already back at the river, but if we're not, I'd like to find a really hard rock to lay on, and I'm just gonna curl up, balls deep in my stuffed bear, Bung Bung, and he's Little Spoon. I'm Big Spoon. He's Little Spoon.
That didn't read. Yeah.
Interesting choice of words.
And I'm just gonna suck on my thumb and take an hour nap.
Okay, so that's what you did of the short rest. That's how you rest.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
short rest.
All right. So now for time tracking, 1 p.m. as you guys start your journey back. Whoever's leading, I believe Flinch.
Yeah, I'll
Give
lead
me
it.
a survival.
Survival.
I'll say with advantage because you've already done the path.
Okay. 13.
13, good enough. You guys are able to get back to the river. We don't need to do the hurdle obstacle because the eel there is dead. As you guys, at worst case, could daisy chain each other and just kind of handhold and swim across, and
Oh, okay.
start heading back to Seneca's as early afternoon is coming. As you guys are getting closer to the hut, you can kind of see it through a clearing in the woods. You guys notice it's a dead silence in the forest. Like, no animals. Hold on. I should have put on my... Oh, the rumble's fine. As you can see, you see Seneca's hut maybe 200 feet away through the clearing. See a little bit of movement about, but it's dead quiet. The trees aren't even really moving. It's got an eerie silence to the air. Those of you who are familiar with the woods, Flinch, and that's probably it. Most of you are kind of towny. You'd get that like eerie, like hairs on the back of your neck sort of feeling.
Yeah, I'll probably be like maybe 10 or 15 feet ahead of them, kind of leading the pack, but I'll just stop in my tracks and my ears go up. Satellite time.
What is it, Flinch?
Very quiet. Hold on, let me take a listen. And I'll try to listen.
Give it a good old perception check.
26.
26. Damn, nice roll.
Level 1.
Huge. You do like a scan through the tops of the trees. You don't see any birds. You don't really see any wildlife whatsoever. And you start to hear like the rumblings of stuff kind of being moved and thrown around. And with the 26, you pick up on a couple things. You can see from here, 4 figures in shadows kind of walking inside of the hut. You can see still on the pot through the window here is like an overboiling tea. And the front door is ajar. Then through 26, you also see a black raven on like the chimney of the hut, just kind of perched.
Furious is gonna ready his glaive.
Yeah, I'll kind of give signals. I'll do like 4 in, and then 1 up to point out the raven.
Is Seneca in there?
With you, I was saying with your 26, the sounds you were hearing didn't seem like
Seneca's having
engagement.
guests. Yeah.
It felt like just the sound of like things rustling around, not like turmoil and battle, but like picture people like moving things, like furniture being moved and stuff like that.
I think I'm gonna go take a look. A little bit closer.
I'm in no position for another fight. Be careful, Flinch.
I will. I'll be careful. I'm gonna go scout up ahead.
All right, gonna need a stealth check here.
I wish I had an inspiration to give you.
10.
Meet the passive perception. So you beat it?
No, I think they detect it. Because they're meeting or beating your stealth check with passive.
Yeah, I have to meet or beat their perception or their passives.
Which you did.
Oh, okay, so then yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, which one?
Weird.
You're doing the
I
rolling.
feel like it's a tie goes
So,
to the runner
It seems
If
like
I-
the
situation.
stealth is the
First
DC.
passive.
Or is it just balanced towards players in both cases?
No, so what I usually do is if you're having your players roll against a passive, that's the DC.
That's the DC, right? Yeah.
Of their,
Okay.
Yeah. Of their
That's
roll.
kind of what I was thinking of it too.
That doesn't feel bad
So-
at all, so yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of get up and you pop your head and look through the window, and you see varying races now, humanoid and 3 dragonborn, donning little marks, are like not really armors, but like leathers of marks of purple. And they're just like looking for stuff. And you can hear like, oh yeah, we can use that cart, throw it all in the cart. And then someone's like, I found some more weird herbs and spices. There's like, just throw it in, get the pouch of gold too. And then you see in here, now that you are looking in, doing a little head count, you see a total of 6 cultists. And they look like cultists too. They're dawn. Yeah, make a religion check real quick.
Oh, okay. 10. 11 for 10.
I'm trying to think. You're back. No. Yeah. You don't really recognize the markings of them. And as you're but you can see that they're all in like allegiance with each other. And it seems, cult-like.
Yeah. Does it look like Seneca's there?
You
at
also
all,
see the
whether-
signs of struggle, but the sounds you were hearing, from outside the hut, signs of struggle no longer, but as you're looking inside, there was a definite struggle, as like almost like a fight with a bear went off in here. As stuff is kind of, the table's broken, there was stuff going off, the door is kind of cocked off its hinges, and you do see a body laying on the floor, and it is Seneca. And you see her hands and legs are kind of frayed out with bones pierced through her hands and ankles.
How far is the rest of us from the hut?
Maybe like 120 feet back, like I'm picturing like, you know, hiding in the tree line as Flinch ran up. But yeah, you just see him kind of gathering. They're looking for stuff, and they seem to they seem to be loading up the cart that Seneca kind of laid out for you guys, and they're like, oh, we'll just use this. And they start loading. You can see in the cart there's like just bags of Seneca's stuff. Her staff is there, some, you know, just trinkets and stuff, anything that would hold monetary value. They're gathering like dishes and stuff, like they're just looting the whole house.
Okay. Oh man.
I'm gonna peek out and just like stare at Flinch to see what his body language looks like. If I can see it.
My ears are like back, and I'm like, I'm trying to be as still as I can as I'm watching.
Can I make some kind of check to see how I would interpret what he's doing?
Make an insight check. Yeah.
15.
I think I'm just holding my stealth and observing. I think that's what I'm still watching.
Is there an emote? Because
yeah, I would assume basically what I was looking for is like if Seneca was in there, then obviously he'd like walk in, you know, hi, whatever, but something clearly is going on that's not normal is what I'm kind of looking for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're picking that up from this body language of there's a tenseness and like a cautiousness to him that now that like he's peering through the window.
At that point, I would start walking up. I'm not doing it fast, but I will start walking towards the hut.
He's climbing in your windows.
I'll turn back, and I'll shine a little glint of sunlight at his feet to stop, if I can. If I try to do that, just to give him a signal.
Yeah, the sun is pretty high. It's 2 p.m. here.
Yeah, I'll redirect it at his feet. Maybe to like give him a to look at me.
Yeah, I'll look up at Flinch.
And I'll point to you as if like 6 of you are in there, pretty much.
At that, I'm gonna rush forward.
All right, my swords are out. I'll wait patiently though in the grass.
Oh no.
If he takes off, I'm probably gonna take off. I can't let him have all the fun.
Madam,
Stay here, Jade.
stay close to me.
I have no fight left in me. But if it won't be my first tumble.
You can hang back if you want. I've got a couple of shots left in me that, you know.
I think maybe, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll go with him. I think I want to talk, though. I don't want to fight. But we'll see what happens with this interaction. I know I don't want this big, brutish paladin guy going and talking for us. I know that.
I don't think he's going to be doing any talking.
We'll see. We don't know what he's up to.
All right, as you guys all follow Flinch at the window, figures kind of headstrong, walking menacingly. I'm picturing you Darth Vader walking.
Yeah.
And
Just dragging his
Like
blade behind
yeah,
him.
my glaive is out at my side.
I think like
And-
the fast Darth Maul walk, where it's like he's in a hurry, but like he's still walking.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dun, 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 dun,
You get up,
dun, dun, dun.
you see the front door ajar, and the front door is now ajar.
That's every time you said, I picture exactly just a big jar. That's the front door.
And let's see if I can find a little better ambiance.
I have nothing left, team.
You kind of just break into the front room, and
Oh my God,
you
I'm
see everything. You see a side door and just a couple of these cultists loading the cart, and then two of them just kind of like, oh yeah, there's not much left, and then, oh, who are you? And then you see three of them who are just loading stuff. Go like, what? I didn't know this old druid had friends.
Oh,
Do I recognize any of them?
Make a wisdom save.
9.
fuck.
Level 1?
You
Okay.
Bubba, I'm gonna put you in.
feel a warmth behind your eyes, a flash of vengeance as you see Seneca on the ground. You recognize not necessarily the sect of whatever cult this is, but this triggers a deep part of you, as this is the same tactics you recognize. You see Seneca on the ground with this weird sort of sacrificial dawning and stuff, and you can see now that the things that are pinning her to the ground are these things made out of dragon teeth. And your wisdom save is failed. For RP's sake, you are seeing red.
Your sins call for retribution, and I am its messenger.
Oh, I don't
And
know about all of that.
I'm gonna forceful smite the first one that I see.
Oh, fuck.
You're gonna miss.
Roll initiative and your smite.
Oh, dude, I'm so dumb. I'm not used to this character at all. I have message. I don't have any like. We could have talked.
18 on initiative and 18 to hit.
I fucking forgot. This is bad.
Are we all doing initiative? Okay. I want to check. There was something about my level up that changed. My initiative bonus. I want to make sure that it's. I mean, I'm sure that it's.
I think you add it'd be factored in. I think it just adds
I
your
think it does. Yeah.
intelligence as well. Okay, so I brought you all to the map here. I'm gonna bring your characters out,
Oh, natural 20. Or 24.
and you can kind of. So Fearish, you would have kind of barged in the front door here. And then in relation, I believe Mama G and Tiny, you specifically said you're kind of being right behind.
I was gonna try to stop him from.
So you guys can place there, and then there was a window here that I was kind of in my head envisioning
Which
you
one?
being at full inch.
That one? Oh, okay.
So let me know when you guys are placed.
Oh yeah, Tiny needs help, right? You're right behind Furious, right?
I
Wait,
was
I think we're on the
closing the
outside
gap
of the
after
doorway.
I saw him.
Oh, okay.
After I saw him take off running, walking menacingly, I tried to catch up. I don't know if I made it.
I think we would have followed your lead. I'm going to be a little bit behind you.
Where's that classic cultist mini?
There was like a quintessential cultist in there.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Put one over here. 2 by the cart. 2.
Where's the... Oh, that's the cart.
Okay. I'm going to need some motherfucking initiatives.
I rolled a 14.
I might
Tiny with 14.
Call out who you want to hear from.
Gonna need any higher than 20.
24.
Amazing.
I don't love that.
24. Any higher than 19?
No.
Okay. 14. Any higher than 14?
I got 18.
Okay. Fierce. There.
Switch at 15.
You who had 15?
Lynch.
Yeah.
Much. And then 14, 13, and then next one's 11 for the last 2.
Nope.
Okay. And then Mama G, where you, and who's left? Tiny?
Tiny is at
No,
9.
I got Tiny.
Mama's at 8.
Tiny, I got 14 for Tiny.
Oh, there's 2 initiative rolls right next to each other.
Oh. I think we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dijon, you are up first. First of all, let's resolve the surprise round sort of smite.
Yeah, so I probably would have walked in. I rolled an 18 to smite. I probably would have targeted this guy on my right, being the first one that I would have seen.
I bet there's this one right next to you here. That work?
Yeah.
All right. Go for it.
18 hits, I'm assuming.
18 hits, yeah.
For 7 points of force damage.
And you said something badass
Yeah.
as you just strike. This Colt is with his glaive. That one looks fucked up now. He immediately gets hit with a glaive and like goes down. Oh god. You can see that they're not like huge threats individually. And now Dijon, you're up. First blow has already been thrown as Fierce just breaks in and almost immediately just out of retribution, I believe was his terminology, starts going after him.
No. Let me measure on the map here. I've got a 10-foot reach on this spell I want to use. I just want to see if I can run up to him and run back.
There's some guys to your side, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So if I move 20 feet, I think they'd both be within 10, right? Pretty easily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can move up a little, like here, and get both.
Yeah, I'd like to. Okay. Why don't I do that? And I will. Actually, if it's easier, I'll use. Instead of on this side of the railing, I'll move like up 5-10 feet and just kind of like be perched on this side. If I can
Sure.
still from there be within 10 feet of them. I'd move into the corner however close you want me to get. Maybe, what the hell, on the table.
That works.
And I will cast Poison Spray on both of them. I extend my little hand and be like, hey, does this dust taste fun?
Is this
So
your...
funny? This
Is this your UNT thing or the
Yeah,
actual spell?
No, just cantrip. Yeah. Not the thing.
Poison spray. Is it both? So I asked last time if this was the AOE.
Yeah, no, this is an AoE within. Let me read it.
Because it's not an AoE. I just read it. It's just a projected puff of noxious gas from your palm. The creature must succeed on a con save.
It is alright towards a creature. Yeah. In that case, I will do the one. That one where the ruler is on the left side of the truck, from my point of view.
Con,
yeah.
It's a natural 19 plus 0. So
He saves. All right. That's my turn.
all right, this one in here. Vengeance. Looks like you've got some nice armor. Natural 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh my god, max damage 7.
Ooh, that's scary.
This other one. 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nice. For 6 damage.
I'm down.
Hell yeah.
Oh no. Campaign 4. Campaign 4.
I'm not dying here.
Tiny, you're up.
There's a
How
cultist
far
in
away
front of
is-
you.
How far away is the one that?
10 feet.
You're within range of a lot of them here.
You're
Okay,
13
he's 10
feet
feet
away.
away. Has he already gone?
Yes.
Yeah.
He has already gone. Okay. I'm bonus action raging. I think I have to. I'm gonna pull out both hand axes and just charge the group. I'll try to take down the one that's already been hurt real bad.
You
Okay.
probably have to sneak past one and get an opportunity if you want to do that. I guess the door may not be there.
Yeah. I'll just delete the door. Yeah,
Well,
you could. Yeah, you're good.
You're good.
okay. Okay. What am I doing? I'm panicking right now. That's what I'm doing.
You're in between two of them. Fierce is on the ground at your feet. The one that he hit is within range to hit, and then you have another guy who's already taken his turn in range of you.
Alright, so for some reason, it's rolling twice when I roll. The first one was a 15, or a 16.
It's
Okay. For 4 damage. Stop rolling twice.
that takes him down.
Okay. Do you want me to re-roll for the hand axe? For the bonus action hit? Or do you
You
want me
bonus
to
action
use...
raged.
Oh, that's right. Fuck.
Campaign.
How many are inside still?
There's
It's
two.
2, 1 right next to you though.
One right next to you. There's one more inside, but one of them's taking their turn already.
Can I block the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
with my
kind of
body.
are.
Yeah, you
You're
can
are.
block the
right
door.
in the door. You're right in the middle of the door now.
Alright,
Yep.
alright. I would like to try to block the door, and that's, I guess, going to be my turn.
Fierce. First
Secret
death
death
save of the
save.
campaign, and roll it secretly to me.
Now's the perfect time for a natural 20. Just saying.
A bright flash of light comes from Fierce's chest as a brightness is. Stand up and take your turn.
Amazing, dude.
He did it!
Put
Are
it
you
on the
kidding
board!
me? Holy shit!
As the
Your
one turns
sin
into
casts a
tiny,
long shadow and I am the one to step into it.
Where's Rachel?
And I'm gonna vengeful strike this one next to me.
That was your first one.
I love that Furious is Batman. I'm actually good for
22 to hit.
Yeah.
He is giving a little Batman vibe.
For 14 points of damage.
As you just.
If you were truly about it, you would have crit again, you pussy.
it. Yeah. Like me.
Last session he whiffed every time and he came in and got down. I was like, man, this guy.
Connor, you got the counter going?
I do.
Hell yeah.
That's one of your actions.
Uh,
Not that you have multiple actions, but bonus and movement and whatnot.
yeah, I'm gonna move here, and that will be it for my turn.
Did you go down?
Yep.
Cloven.
Flinch.
I'm going to stick my swords into the ground, take out my bow, and I'm gonna peek from this corner and kind of Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah.
Shoot an arrow.
You're gonna peek around with the bow.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a lean. I'm gonna do the fucking leans.
Fucking jiggle peeking.
Just jiggle peeking.
Jiggle
yeah.
peeking. Yeah.
Go
and
for
I'm gonna
it.
shoot the one closest to
This guy?
my snake buddy. No, the other one.
Oh.
This one.
23 to hit.
Yep.
That'll be 6 points of piercing damage.
Very nice. So
And
you hit him in
I'll
like the
kind of-
leg and he kind of crashes. Oh!
I'll kind of take cover again.
All right.
Bonus action. No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
All right. This cultist. Is going to hop the fence, take a swing. 13 hit.
It would, but I'm going to use my reaction for.
That's a great call.
Yeah. Where is it? Shield?
Do you shield?
Yeah.
Gives you +5 AC
Oh.
until the start of your next turn.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it doesn't automatically update.
No,
Let me
it's
just-
usually
No,
got
no,
No,
just
it-
keep track of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
just +5.
Yep.
I think it's
And
gonna
then
save you from maybe more than
15
one
to
hit.
hit.
15 just meets it, but I thought I had something. I've used my reaction. Yeah. So.
For 2 damage.
Okay.
It's already putting in work.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
As you are now surrounded. 19 to hit.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes it's not enough.
For another 2 damage. Low on the dice there.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
This one charges in and sees, oh my god, and is going to try to hit Furish. For 10.
That'll miss.
The nervous
Mama G.
face rub.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to charge in. Tiny Dijon needs your help. I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna see Seneca on the ground. Fuck it. I mean, like, I'm just gonna whip a dagger out and try to stab this guy in the throat, I guess.
Shank.
I don't
Fuck
got a
yeah.
lot of moves here.
Dude, Madam G is fucking scrappy.
22 to
Come on.
hit.
That hits.
He's-
Yo, Mama G goes
scrap
hard
out
with the
here.
dagger.
3 piercing damage.
3.
Fucking level 1, baby. I'm getting in there.
I could just imagine her dagger is like super decorative and like never been used before.
It's like a
Fucking letter
stiletto.
opener.
Yeah, it's a
It's
fucking
just
stiletto.
A skinny stiletto. Like, it's not meant to do good damage, and she just pops it inside your side. You're like, fuck.
This is meant for my mail.
Dijon, you're up.
Yeah. I'm trying to interpret arcane recovery. Once per day after we finish a short rest, I can choose expended cells.
You would have had to do that earlier.
That was in your short
on the
rest.
Short rest.
Yeah, that's out of combat stuff.
So
Oh,
you
it
missed
says when
that
I
one.
finish a short rest. I thought it could be like, okay, I see. So what would have had to been before
Oh,
combat.
do you want to retcon your arcane recovery?
You're
No,
campaign
no.
3, baby.
All right, yeah,
yeah.
You
campaign
gotta
3.
read
Yeah.
your stuff. You even got a text about reading your
I
stuff.
did. You did get it.
I know. That's why I said no.
All right.
All right. Why don't I? I'm gonna have to stand here because. Or do I risk the opportunity attack from 3 people?
What does your
Can't
level
actually
2 wizard heart
disengage.
tell you?
It tells me to
How
go
many
for
shields
it.
you got?
Is shield only one time?
It's
guess,
gone. It's
yeah.
the start of your next turn.
Yeah, true. Okay. All right.
AoE him, dude.
I
Or
don't
do you
have.
not?
I don't have an AoE. No, let's just do. What does this one do?
I read
Let's
my
do.
stuff. I read them, guys.
What does this
Toll
one
of the
do?
Dead. On
Okay.
the.
Con save, I think.
It,
Wanna
was
get
the
hit?
The one I poked. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That's
Cultists might be good at whiz saves.
I
8?
know. No,
For
saves
8.
14, so he'll
the
take.
12 with damage, I think. Because he's
True.
Yeah, D12.
Yeah.
Whom the dead told.
Where's the D12 here?
Down.
Oh, fuck you.
For
Hell
1
yeah.
damage.
Dude.
The one that
Denied
you.
us now.
The biggest single damage dice roll we've had yet. You rolled a 1. D12.
Tiny.
Uh,
Unless you want to move. I'm assuming you're not, but I guess.
Campaign 3, you can make your own choices.
Yeah.
fuck it. I'm scared. I'm gonna try to run. I'm gonna yell, "Help me!" to my friends, and
Okay.
I'll try to bolt.
Can't wait for your next character.
Let's see.
First one's a natural 19.
Fuck you.
Oh god. You knew this was coming.
I mean, if I didn't
3
move, they were
damage.
gonna hit me anyways.
Yeah, but when they might be dead.
3 damage. Okay.
Yep. Next one is a 3 for 5.
Misses.
And the
Hits.
third, 17
Oh, that hits.
for 3 damage.
Okay. All right. I'm alive
Damn,
and
he's
I'm
moving.
moving.
Dude, he's the only level 2. He's got that 2
I'm gonna
hit dice.
move
He's got to be at 1.
20 feet and
Not a
then
lot. It's
Yeah.
not a lot.
You got what, 4 more health?
yeah. I'm gonna move totally inside here on the other side of Flinch, in the doorway. 3 of
That
them
is
are
tiny, but yeah.
outside.
I can't believe you're
Oh,
right.
I guess
I'm gonna be
yeah.
honest.
He was
no-
blocking the doorway.
You
No,
can
he's
move
not.
through
I mean, you
allies.
can move through him. Yeah,
If I can, yeah.
you're good. You're good. Tiny, you're up.
I need.
Didn't he have an action? Oh no, he wasted. He used his bell.
No, I didn't
wasted
waste it. I did 1
He wasted
damage.
it for 1 damage. I stabbed this guy for 3.
Tiny, you're up.
Felt bad.
Yeah. I need to help.
Dijon just slithered by you and said there's 3 outside. There's 1 in the room with you that Firish and Mama G have surrounded.
And then there's 3 over
I'm
on
gonna
the
head
porch.
back outside and take care
I
of
know why I
the
didn't do
bigger
max
group.
damage.
Do you want to go
I didn't
in the
have
middle of
combat
them and
lights on.
hit the lowest?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna get in there.
You just jump on the table. At your height, you're now like, these are full humanoid height. As standing on the table, you're kind of looking them in the eyes.
Eye to eye. Gotcha.
I just heard the Diablo 2 like barbarian character selection.
First one.
Sharpens axe.
I don't think hits. That's a 13.
That hits.
It hits.
These guys in robes.
For 7 damage.
Hell yeah.
He goes down.
And then I'm gonna bonus action swing my other hand axe.
Crit him.
for a 17 on
Yep.
one of the other ones.
Yeah, they're both full life,
Uh,
so I'll just pick this guy.
That's
7.
4 damage because I don't use the
Oh, your
you don't
bonus.
get
Yeah,
your
yeah.
strength mod.
bonus on the offhand.
Yeah, you just come up, take the
get
one
rage
out, and then you
damage on
spin,
him?
and yeah, when you hit with the melee weapon, you get rage damage.
Yeah, so it's
Very
plus
cool.
3 minus 2.
I was just,
Yep.
I was just
3 plus
asking. I
2.
didn't know.
Yep, I got it. Fearish.
I softened
You're
him
up.
up.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna vengeful strike this guy. Damn. For an 8. Assume that's gonna miss.
It does.
That'll be it for me.
Flinch.
All right, I'm gonna help out my tiny green friend here, and I'm gonna shoot the one whose back is facing me.
Gotcha. That's the one he did hit.
Okay. 17.
Is that fine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that hits.
For max damage of 12 points.
Takes him down.
Jesus. Dude, Flinch is our little pumping machine. He's our little plunger. We
Little
little
fluff
pumper
and
boy.
pump.
He's a little fluff that pumps.
That's my turn.
All right. This one's gonna strike at Tiny.
Oh,
16.
that'll hit.
6, half to 3 for rage.
Yeah, buddy.
On
3
the inside,
damage.
taking a swing at Fearish.
That'll hit.
16 hits. Comes a dice for 6.
I'm down.
Mama G, you're up. DJ on deck.
I'm fucking getting him.
Stab him in the face with your stilettos.
18 to hit.
18.
Nice.
Another
Ooh,
3
yeah.
dagger damage.
Shank for another 3. Yeah, he's looking rough. The one
I have
outside.
2 daggers. Can I fucking get him this bonus action dagging?
Yeah, it's a light weapon. Yeah, you can. Bonus action dag.
I'm gonna dagger with my other dag for another 18 to hit.
18 hits.
For
damn.
4 max dice damage.
That takes him down. You.
I'm fucking over it.
Open
Now you
him
have got
up like a
2
mail.
Madam,
2 letter openers.
I got a lot of mail to open.
thought you didn't want to fight?
Tijan.
Doesn't mean she can't fight.
Yeah, I don't perceive any more in here.
There's just the one left outside.
Yep, I'm gonna go back outside the door, help Tiny kind of stay behind the corner, and drive a mental sliver into that cultist mind, hopefully. He needs a
Go for it.
intelligence save. 14.
That's an
Pick all
actual 18
save
boss.
spells?
Oh, damn. That's
What?
I'm just
it?
curious if he picked all save spells. Every spell he's cast is required a save from them
Mhm.
and not an attack roll.
a lot of them so
Ever
far.
stuck?
Yeah.
Tiny, you're back up. 1 cultist left, and you're
Me?
squared off with him.
All right, I'm gonna treat him like I'm the brawny man and he's a tree. Just hack him with these axes. Oh, that was so close to an natural 20. 19 for
Yep.
That is
Uh,
close to me.
10.
How do you want to take him down?
I'm just gonna hit him. I'm gonna make 2 attacks. Let me see if the other one hits.
He's
does.
dead. You can probably hit
So,
him.
It'll.
I just come
yeah.
down with both
He's dead.
hand axes, like right here.
Just-
Yep.
Nice.
I want to stop. Fearish is bleeding. as quickly as possible.
Wait, make another save for me real quick, and then medicine check right after.
Another natural 20.
That would have been
Yeah.
cool.
It just popped right back up. I'm back.
Make a survival check for me.
Medicine?
Or sorry, medicine.
I was like, uh-oh. He
That's
did not
6.
survive.
Probably need
6
another
he is.
roll here.
Not stable. Yep.
Oh, finish is down. I'm gonna, as soon as I can make another one, I'm gonna try again.
We'll say in order. So Flinch and Dijon and Tiny can all do something and come in and help stabilize or give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'm not too great,
I'm
but
going to look for a potion in the caravan.
12.
I will.
Well, that's stable, right?
No. I think so. I don't really know how it works.
Unconscious, 10 medicine check. Yep.
I will.
Do you think the DC goes up the more fucked you are?
You do see a minor health potion in the cart, Dijon, amongst a bunch of other things and a few potions and stuff in there.
I'm
Okay.
If he's stable, I want to check out Seneca.
He is stable, yeah. You
I'll
can make a
put-
medicine check if you're checking on her state or maybe how she
I want
was
to know if
killed.
she's alive or savable or totally beyond, and then if she is totally beyond, and that's like absolutely apparent. Yeah, I want to kind of try and figure out why or what happened. Like,
So medicine to check, her health. She is dead. You don't see any movement or breathing. So just from observing, she is.
okay, then
Is
I
dead.
wouldn't check for a pulse if it's pretty.
Then you can do a religion check for me.
Come on, good roll. Oh, 13.
Nope. It looks to be some sort of ritual, but you're not understanding what or why.
I'm gonna check all our pockets then.
You said what kind of number or what did you say that I found in the caravan? Just a
Minor
mix of
potion.
potions or a couple of specifics?
You see a potion in there. That's what you said you were looking for.
Right, yeah, I was looking for a healing potion. If I find it, I will give it to Firish.
What's it? 1d4 plus 1 for minor.
I guess I don't know which kind it is, so.
You
Yeah,
said
minor.
minor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that part. Okay. Yeah,
So
I'll let you
1d4
roll.
plus 1. We had a potion for about a second, and then it went.
Mhm.
Max die.
There you go. He's back.
Firish, that was reckless to attack.
Fierce, the last thing you remember is just walking up to the hut.
I apologize.
I love the back.
My anger got the best of me.
Angry at what? Do you recognize these? I assume they're cultists by the way that they dress.
Yeah, I guess if I can take a more clear, conscious look, now that I'm not like engaged, do I recognize anything different?
Same sort of ritual sacrifice. This is remnant of the dragon cult.
My family was murdered, much in the same fashion. Dragonborn.
Ah,
Mama G, you said you were looking through Seneca's stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna check all of her pockets for anything that's in there. And as I'm searching, and I see that they're looking at. Check their pockets. If they have any insignias on their robes, cut them out. Bring them with us.
So as you're kind of looking through Seneca, all of her pockets and stuff have been taken. Even that little vial with the fire lichen thing that was kind of illuminating is gone. You do see something weird about her hand, though, where the dragon tooth was kind of lodged into the floor. There's a little vine next to her, kind of creeping out of the floor, that looks to have gone up in like druid crafted, kind of carved into her hand, a couple words that's kind of clenched in her fist as like a last ditch effort, or maybe this is her last way of communicating as she was stuck to the floor. You get a couple things from this. Is she was alive when she was put on the floor, and that's where she died. It wasn't like death and then.
Yeah.
But the words on her hand, kind of etched in, say "Stop, Crimson Tooth."
I'm gonna pull out my quartz and do a quick prayer to Hor.
I hate that that's the god of vengeance's name.
It's Hor.
Hoar, yeah.
Do I hear a tingle?
Yeah, Mama G.
Okay.
Here's as you.
I'll tell people about the druid crafted words, and then we need to look around her hut for anything else. Check every drawer, every note, every piece of paper. Look at it. The map that she had earlier, let's try and keep that. Flinch. Look for hidden compartments or false walls, false drawers.
False walls.
I get right to it.
I will check the caravan again to see what the cultists have loaded up.
Tiny, check all the cultist pockets and cut off any insignias.
Will do, actually. I'll check all the cultists and remove all their patches, insignias, etc.
Fierce, as you kind of bow down to pray to Hor, you kneeling down, your quartz that you hold dear to close to your chest starts to kind of pulse with like a heartbeat, and you can't tell if it's yours or a connection to this greater force. I'm gonna try not to say whore all the time. I even looked up today. I was like, is it whore actually? Like what's the pronunciation? I was like, isn't that like hoar?
Hoar, yeah.
But nope, it's whore.
The phonetic written out is just W.
It was HOR.
WHORE.
You phonetically say it like whore.
And as you're kind of doing this, close your eyes, grasping your holy symbol. And the only thing that kind of cuts through is Mama G relaying the information. And now you have a name, Crimson Tooth. And then you hear clanking of metal. Ding, 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 ding. Almost. As you look up, you see a coin kind of just rolling across outside. And then it just does a little like, and does like the jiggle as it flattens on the floor.
I hear it?
Yeah.
I'll go
it drops
pick it up.
just outside the door, a few feet ahead of you. It's a golden coin. On one side is 2 faces. The other side is a sword.
Well, so one side's a face, one side's a sword.
One side is a man with 2 faces.
Okay.
and I would ask you to make a religion check, but you recognize the symbol. As you look up to see, you don't see where this could have come from, but you can make a perception check if you'd like.
13.
You do not see anything.
I'll just look up to the sky and nod my head.
The Crimson Tooth is deemed to be stopped.
Flinch, have you found anything?
Not yet, but who's Crimson Tooth? Is it a person or a group?
I assume it's whoever's behind this.
If they are linked to the group responsible, then Oxesis is where I know they were headed.
Well, good thing we should be there, heading there tomorrow. If Seneca says they need to be stopped, we should take her words seriously. She was wise.
And nice.
And lovely, yes. I'm gonna start looking through any papers around as well.
I'll start looking for hidden
If
compartments.
she has like a correspondence box or anything like that, I'm gonna just start going
Outbox.
through it. Yeah.
Inbox, outbox.
Investigation check from both of you. And then Tiny, and Dijon, what are you guys doing in this time?
I was digging through the pockets of what I assume is the Crimson Tooth and removing insignia and patches, any type of markings that would connect them to the Crimson Tooth.
And I wanted to...
They don't have any insignia, but they do all have, like, almost between their leathers, just this strip of purple. That seemed to be their marking. Was
those are coming off.
I suggest holding on to any insignias we find in case we need to prove that it wasn't us. And I was gonna check the caravan to see what they were loading up, if I could, make a small inventory at a glance, see what they were. Any big
make
items.
an investigation check as well.
Is that bird still out there?
Ooh, pretty good. 23.
23, nice. We'll do Mama G first, since you rolled first. You're 17. You're looking for some correspondence, and Seneca was one to like write things out. She wrote you guys all, letters, and was trying to kickstart the mail system in the middle of the country here, or the continent. And
bless her soul.
Well, you do see a couple notes from Seneca to I don't have it up. Lila, was that?
Yeah, Lila.
And they seem to be notes of like, don't worry, like a lot of don't worry, dear. I've sent out word. I've got a group that'll come and help you. Like just stay still at the hold on names. They exist. Just hang tight at the bark and bramble. Do your job. Make sure, pretend like everything's okay. Just a few more days.
I'm gonna take that. Yep. I'm going to take her lotus seal. And the sealing wax she was using.
It wasn't a sealing. It was just a literal flower that she was dipping in ink, and it's stamping kind of thing.
Oh, well, I'm gonna take.
But there is sealing wax around.
There's wax on the ceiling.
The flower, usable again?
Yeah, but with some use and with it not being druid crafted and kept up, it will be dying soon.
Okay, then I'm just gonna leave it. Okay.
Flinch with your 6, looking around and kind of checking floorboards and stuff. You don't find any extra secret rooms or anything. Dijon, on the other hand, going through, you see a bunch of sacks of coin, some of Seneca's assortment of stuff, some fungus, some, as a druid who kind of erred on the darker side of like decomposition druid, there's a lot of strange bags of random stuff and roots and weird flowers in here. That's kind of just been thrown about. But roll a D100.
All right. $73.
Ooh, that feels like a great roll.
73?
Level 2.
Um,
Better than 1.
Mm-hmm. I'm so strong.
roll 3d6, and then I need to do something else.
I love it when a D100 turns into multiple rolls. 3d6.
It's one roll. It's a damage roll.
3, 3, 1 for 7.
You see a little compartment. This looks to be packed by Seneca. With a little note that says, "You might need this." It's a first level spell scroll of false life.
That's crazy.
And then the 3d6 is gold pieces around the cart. So 7 gold pieces.
Do they have the bag of 250? We know Flinch looked in the window. They said, grab the bag of gold. And then she was supposed to pay us 250 gold.
You were getting payment from Nero, her brother, when you arrived.
Okay. Got it.
All right. I'll take the scroll and the 7 gold and hang on to it.
There is a small little pouch that looks to be Seneca's in the cart with 22 gold pieces, and then some random blue mushrooms that stand out,
Sorry, 22
and then some like really
golden pouch.
gold.
And random blue mushrooms. Okay.
Yeah.
4 of them, right?
Yes, 4 blue mushrooms.
We should look for a pearl.
Mm-hmm.
She may have had a pearl
Well,
around.
I may trade it. I don't know what spell scrolls go for, but I do already know false life, so.
Oh, do you?
And then
I
you
do.
see a large Trillimac. Oh, what? I'm not supposed to say that. A white stalked mushroom.
It's alright. I didn't catch it.
That is a.
But-
It's okay.
It's the LSD one.
Hooray, drugs. Why you trying to get my next character addicted?
Because you just
I'm not. You guys do it all by yourself.
So well.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so
You said her little necklace thing was gone, right? Off her body.
It's in the cart.
Okay.
Was there anything else of note on the 6 dead cultists?
You did the roll for the cart. Do a D100 for the bodies.
A D100.
Campaign 3, we're gonna actually fucking loot the place.
Here, let me roll another 1. Real
yeah, how
quick.
many gems are on them?
52 for the body roll.
For the
Okay.
body roll?
Body roll provides 17 silver amongst.
Hashtag
all of
body
them.
roll provides.
Yeah, 17 Silvaros. Silveranos.
How much gold did we start with in this campaign, by the way? I think default is 25, but
The amount.
do we start with...
Depends on the people.
Okay.
Depends on your background. Depends on a lot of things. But yeah,
It'll be
not much.
automatically built in when you selected it, so that number is right.
Okay.
Yeah. Just make sure I'm not missing something.
Flinch was gonna look for secret compartments. I don't know if we did that.
Yeah, I didn't find anything.
Okay, and then Flinch, I assume, told us about the bird he saw. Is that bird gone?
I pointed it out to you guys as you guys.
It's gone though, like a messenger.
No, couldn't be.
Can I help?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll help you. You can roll.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna do one as well.
11 on perception. Yeah, you don't see it.
I wonder if the news is getting ahead of us. We should probably keep moving soon.
In the cart, you do see 3 small like vials of looks to be a drinkable potion of the same color. It's kind of has black with little gold specks in it. Dijon, when you look through the cart. Yeah, but like a black liquid.
Yeah,
Can I grab
Black Schlager.
Yeah.
Black barrel.
I want to grab Seneca's vial necklace. Her vial necklace.
Vile.
It's warm to the touch.
Okay.
And like if you were to wear it around your neck, it would even kind of like keep you warm a little bit.
I got nowhere better to put it. I'll put it on. I don't know.
You guys think we should rest here for the night?
I think we need to get moving quickly.
Or keep pushing?
The bird is going to be ahead of us, and we know that Lila is at an inn called the Bark and Bramble. I found it on one of her correspondence, and when she reached out to me, she asked me to check in on her, and she thinks something is connected that way.
I would agree that it's...
Is there a horse on that carriage? Or perhaps... Tiny, could you pull that?
I was gonna suggest that those two pull it. I'm kind of tired.
I'm pretty weak.
Like I said, I get pretty sleepy after I get bad.
After I get bad.
Been a bad boy.
No, not bad. Bad.
Oh, I love it.
If you look around, does she have like a stable or some horses or somewhere around the hut? No.
Nope.
You gotta ask. Well,
we should get moving quickly, I think.
I took many items of note from
I'm gonna
the caravan already.
poke
I
out
don't
the fire.
see the need of bringing the caravan unless it's easy for us to do so.
No, I don't think we should
I don't think we'll
dwell
need
on
it.
it.
I'm gonna bring the tea set. I'm gonna pack that,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna poke out the fire and
I
close
want to
both
make sure
doors.
her eyes
Get the
are
cultists
closed.
out.
Should
Yeah,
we
fuck these cultists. Go
Maybe
over here.
give her the
We should
proper burial.
No, we
She
should
would
take her
love
to
that.
her brother.
I don't
We
think
should
we
take
have
her
enough
to her
time
brother.
for that.
Put her on
Well-
the cart. I'll push it.
Can you push the cart?
Does she have like
Can
a
I go
crop
take-
of mushrooms?
If we can bring the
I'm
whole
gonna
cart,
just lay her on there. Lay her on the mushrooms.
Yeah, there's actually, it's depicted here on our little map, but outside it was like a bed of her fungus. I put a skeleton there, but is where she has like it's like a rapid decomposition compost area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that seems
It's how she would have wanted it.
agreed.
exactly.
That's a good idea, Flinch. I'll
Can I
help.
test my strength against the cart?
Yeah, make an athletics check.
I know I have a ridiculous carrying capacity.
I'm saying you can carry a lot of junk in that trunk.
Natural fucking 20.
Hey.
It does have spot
25.
for horses or a donkey. It would be like a one animal thing, but up front it's got like the two kind of things that stick out. You just kind of put them on your shoulders and you're lifted up off the ground, and you're like, you can move this thing.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna bring it.
Is that your first natural 20?
I'm gonna tug this bitch. I don't know. I think so.
I think it is.
I rolled one last session, but it was for initiative.
Yeah, we're not counting it. So the only natural 20s we don't have yet are from Clay and I.
Yeah, the
Losers.
Yeah. I haven't rolled a one yet though.
me and Flinch will put her on the mushroom patch and like kind of maybe push some soil up around the side of her just to like get her nestled in. And then I think it's time to go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get towards the town. Tiny, can you move that?
Yes.
All right. Let's go, everyone.
Little 4'4"
Alright.
orc pulling this big ass cart.
And then as we're walking, I want to like touch base with Firish on the move here. Firish, are you doing all right? That was quite a lot of you took there. I know you had the healing potion, but dropped twice to the ground.
I feel sufficient for the moment.
If that changes, tell me.
Thank you.
Don't go acting strong for our sake.
Yeah, that's
And
my job.
We'll carry on.
Fierce, you feel almost content. You have a target. You have a path of vengeance. At least the initial path ahead is clear. And we'll take our break here, but before we do, Fierce, why don't you roll those hit dice?
Yeah.
Oh, level 2. That mid-session level up.
I love a mid-session level up. That's fun.
Do you feel like if we're gonna do split ones,
Five.
like you do the thing, might as well just send it right when it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
5, that's not
Nice.
bad.
That's not bad.
Mid.
It's literally average.
Yeah.
We take those. All right. Yeah, we'll take our 5-minute break here.
Perfect.
Is that all right? I assumed the chips
Yeah,
were gone
yeah,
and we
yeah.
started talking
Welcome.
about paladin levels and it was quiet, so
All right. Yeah. Well, we're back.
sorry. 3,
that all
2,
right?
1. We're back.
We're back. Is that all right?
Fucking too late, I guess.
Love that. Okay.
This is
Great
our
energy.
producer. No, we're on TV.
You guys are making your way down into the kind of. You see some campfires and gatherings in the woods here and around the shade. It's not necessarily like a town built, but there are an obvious, like from where you're a vantage point of where like a gathering would be of some. It's a lot of tents and stuff put up together and some crudely built like log cabins and stuff, and then a few like people, tree houses and stuff. But you do see what looked to be like an area further down the hill from here.
How long's the trip been? How long have I been hauling this cart?
A solid hour. You guys are going at a not a very fast speed. You guys are all sitting in the back of the cart or walking alongside.
I'd be walking
Pull your
alongside.
I might be sitting in it. Honestly, I might be in the car.
So there is a
think
spot up front,
That's the
like
only
kind of.
acceptable person.
There's a spot up front, and it is a covered wagon, but it's just covered with like cloth and leathers and stuff, and like kind of held up. Picture like
That's chaff.
I
Western cabin.
am proficient with land vehicles, so I can be steering Tiny in the front.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ!
With the fucking best of them too.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking animal handling.
Tiny, you're drifting again.
All right.
Tiny's
All right,
alignment's off.
Fluffy.
And then Fierce
One
and
of my
Dijon.
feet's bigger than the other one.
Are you guys walking alongside, or what's the cart makeup here?
Yeah, I'll probably just walk beside it.
I'd walk up front with Tiny,
I'm riding it.
maybe a little ahead of him. But
I'm not walking. I'm 60.
I'll stay next to Fierce.
I heard you fell off a log in a river today. I'm gonna take a break.
So a couple hour travels to legitimately a 2 hour, couple hour travel down at your pace here. You guys are kind of doing the math. Taking the cart is probably going to save you time. You're kind of going to go this way anyways. So decent idea as long as if you're not 20, you are good, Tiny. Either it's like leftover rage from the fight or something. You're just powered through the whole thing. No levels of exhaustion or anything. You're rolling as you guys approach this little. I'll call it a clearing of. You can see people now that the sun is starting to set a little bit. I got 4 p.m. so just starting to hit like the western mountains, but still plenty of sunlight left. Some fires, you're starting to smell some hunters coming back, some large animals like deer and some boars being cooked over some fires. You do see a few little areas here. One looks to be definitely like a Fletcher, who's hanging up a few rabbits and whatnot, but does look to have things for sale. And then
That's Fluffy.
some small ground game from the Rodentia family. And then there is a large tree that looks to be kind of carved out. Some people are walking inside of it, and there's also a rope ladder going up that is marked the Bark and Bramble. And then there is also looks to be like a larger tent that is unmarked, but you guys can see some like flickering light from inside. And then a couple other people just kind of meandering about.
So
Is
Tiny,
there an
just
obvious-
fucking
is there an
disappeared.
is there an obvious
there he is.
caravan?
You don't see an obvious caravan right now.
Okay.
Tiny, is Tiny your real name?
What do you mean by real?
Like, were you born with that, or did people just start calling you that?
That was my name, given to me by the people at RPGs.
At where?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
At RPGs.
Oh.
I'll gesture towards Madam B.
Oh, yes. Yes, he lives with me at my home.
The term aunt implies relation.
Well, I mean, she did take care of me for about half of my life.
Yeah,
What about the previous half?
The fucking
Well,
the Batman.
That was so
vibes.
Batman.
What
That was
about
right
the
on
other,
point.
that was the Batman. What about the other half? Okay.
Oh, he's all tuckered out.
He's all tuckered out.
He's just sleeping.
well, for the first 6 years of my life, the first 6 years of my life, next 6 years, other,
What?
We can hear you. It's like
the
rumbling. I
mic
don't know.
quality really got wild in the center there. Yeah, bring us in.
There you go.
that's better. Okay.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, kind of.
For the first 6 years, my father raised me, and then for the second 6 years, my mother raised me, and then for the past 10 years, I've lived with Madam G. I call her Auntie.
Or culture
Conceptually?
befuddles me.
Oh,
You know,
okay,
there's many types of
it-
families.
it
true.
befuddles me too. But my family are no followers of groups
Befuddled
at all.
seems
They
like a
are
word
heretics.
beyond tiny, but
There's your chosen families and your genetic families, and sometimes
The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb.
I
Yeah,
couldn't
sure.
have said it better myself, Firish. You have a bit of a-
I'm not sure I know what that means.
It means sometimes the people you meet become family that are just as important as those you were born to.
Okay, I gotcha.
Hopefully,
See, it makes a lot
we-
more sense when she says it than when you say it. You speak in riddles, dude.
What is life? What a mystery.
Well, let's go inside the place we're supposed to go. Perhaps we'll find a new member of this family.
I'm gonna
in
go see
our friend
really
Lila.
quickly if I can find some wild mint.
Yeah, make a quick survival check.
You say mint or mint?
Yes.
I just had this
17.
instant vision of Flinch being this like fucking circuit party gay. like, he has a wild time and then puts on like rainbow glittery eyeshadow and the tiniest booty shorts and just goes to like with his little fucking glow sticks to clubs and
Yes, dude. Can you imagine?
just fucking parties so hard.
17. Sure, yeah, you can get it. Let's say a handful.
Okay, I'll stick it into the pot for later. The teapot.
Full of wild men.
Teapot full of wild men.
Don't look.
that's the episode title.
So as you guys, I assume you're going to the building, the Bark and Bramble, and
Yes,
not the
mhm.
Fletcher
tree.
or the other one. Okay. The tree. There are two entrances to this. It's a large, picture like redwood-sized tree.
Damn.
There is the inside of it, is carved out, or the base of it. So there is a stair step up, but then there's also a rope ladder kind of thrown off from a balcony. That there's up. As it goes up, there's like a little balcony sits out that is part of the bar itself. So you guys can take the rope ladder up or the stairs.
I'll take the stairs.
I'll take
All
the
right.
stairs with Mrs. Madam G.
I'll take
One
the
title
stairs because
is plenty, Flinch.
I am weak.
It's the habit.
Okay.
Take the ladder.
Looks fun.
He's grappling hooks up and
Triangle blades.
I
We
imagine
go
him
to a
as like
special farm.
I imagine him as the Lego movie Batman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
First try.
Make an athletics check for the ladder.
Hope he eats shit and goes down again.
Doesn't work.
I rolled a 2 for an 8.
Ladder DCs are 5, but this was a rope ladder, so it was a little harder. And DC was 8 to just climb up the ladder.
First try.
He struggles a bit though.
I love that he's showing off first try to climb up a ladder. I wonder what his past
Adversity
experience.
builds resilience.
His past experiences with rope ladders were probably terrible.
He has a rope ladder nightmare. He's just laying in bed.
You know what? At this time, now that I can do it, I guess I could have done it before. I'm going to use that arcane recovery and recapture a first level spell slot, just in case.
Well done. Okay. Those of you who take the stairs obviously get there first, and as you walk in, you see a table full of what looks to be like novice hunters, regaling tales from the day of hunting. You see a bartender with a bright red, kind of auburny, flowy hair, walking around. She doesn't seem to be serving any drinks, but she's checking in verbally, and then if you kind of sit around and watch, she's watering pieces of the tree around and like getting things, and then randomly branches will come and bring drinks to the table and just kind of drop them down at the center of the table, the hunters. And then there's another table with one kind of like farmery fellow, older, and then somebody sitting at the bar that is kind of like hooded and keeping to themselves, doing the, brooding, drinking at the end of the bar sort of thing. And then as you get up and kind of are taking this in, you see at the balcony outside just 2 gem dragonborn claws kind of come over and just prop himself over. And then you hear a pleasant voice from the server / bartender, which Madam you recognize as Lila. A little older than when you saw her last, but probably early 30s, mid 30s. And just, oh, one coming from the side, guys. And then she does like does a little clap and rings a bell, and then a branch comes down with a drink, and he goes, "Congratulations for your free drinks for those who take the ladder." As a drink is handed to you, Fierce, right when you get over the balcony. And then everyone, the hunters and everyone just kind of like, like a little ceremony, just like quick, like, woo, and then you get a cheers from, yeah.
That's a great bar idea, an insurance nightmare.
Yeah, I'm upset.
Tiny runs back downstairs.
I run back downstairs and take the ladder.
Make an athletics check.
I hate this app. I hate this whole thing. This setup sucks. I suck. It sucks. 15.
Shout out to our sponsor.
Good to go. Same thing.
Sucking.
You climb up and you kind of jump over, and you get the initial like woo of everybody. Then they kind of like leave the hunter table like, oh yeah, woo. Wait, I thought we. This place is pretty small, so everyone who walks in, everyone can. It's very like a dive bar-y local sort of thing where the door opens and everyone kind of cocks their head sort of place. Yeah. So they all do a double take. Like, I thought, what the weird little fella.
Hi guys.
But the branches do come down and give you a mug of ale.
What is the mug made out of?
These are made out of like wood.
Okay. I'll slam it.
Where?
That's it.
Flinch.
There's an open table for that would fit the 5 of you.
I want to
Those
approach
two have the drinks.
Lila
Would you
immediately.
two prefer drinks?
Get my own thanks.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get one. Madam?
I'll walk over to the bar with you, Dijon.
I'm fine. I'm here on business.
Very well. Suit yourself. Let's go, Flinch.
Okay. I start digging through my
I think-
backpack, and you see me bring the pot, the
Oh.
teapot.
Oh.
Pot full of men. I'm just gonna shadow Madam G for right now, as
And
I am
Pierce.
one to do.
I'm just gonna take a seat at the table.
All right. For drinks, it is 2 silver a pop. If for those of you who want to grab drinks. But
I'm gonna, I don't know how tall this bar is, but because I am small, I'm just gonna set the teapot up on the bar. Boiled with water, please.
As the server kind of comes by, we don't do fire in the tree,
Oh,
so we can't really.
that makes
boil.
sense.
It's a liability.
Do you have water?
We have tons of water. Yes,
Okay. Can I just have this filled with water, please?
of course.
I won't light fires. I'll let it soak.
Absolutely. And she kind of runs, and then as she's doing, she does kind of side eye you, Mama G, and like you can see her eyes kind of widen. It's like, all right, if anything else, just let me know. And then she kind of goes off, and then it's out of a little tap is filling up the pot, and then it's kind of glaring over at you, Mama G, and then kind of looking around the room, and then does a little like.
I kind of like match that. I'm like,
We'll walk over towards. I assume there's a back room door or something she indicated.
Yep, she indicates out to the balcony.
I'll go that way, and then as I get to the threshold, I'll just lightly touch Tiny's arm at the threshold of the door. And I feel like he knows that that's like the nobody comes through here for a minute sign. And I'll go out and wait for Lila.
You go out there. A couple minutes go by. She comes back with the pot filled with water. And Furish and Flinch and Dijon, as you're hanging out at the table, the old farmer guy kind of just drunkenly goes and stumbles over and sits at your guys' table. Well, howdy, guys. I haven't seen you come to the Bark and Bramble.
Oh yeah, small town bar.
hi, good evening.
Good evening. You're a weird group.
Thanks.
What are you fellows doing
Seem
around
quick
here?
to judge. You don't really know it,
No judgment here. I'm just,
but you just
I'm just
said.
asking, friendly, trying to be friends.
We're just stopping by. We're headed towards Oxysis.
Oh, traveling bunch.
As he's talking, I'm gonna take out my coin and just flip it. And see what it lands on.
Roll d20. Evens is heads. Odds is the sword. Tails.
Roll a D3.
Roll
Natural
d3,
20.
add 1. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Lands on its side.
Just flips. Boom. Double heads. Head with 2 faces. Double head.
That coin ain't right.
That coin ain't right.
I kind of like, oh, very nice. Is that we playing a drinking game of quarters of some sort? I've got coins.
It's a
Hold on a
personal trinket.
That's what I call all my coins.
Fair.
I'm a little tired for games. Not that I don't appreciate your company, but is it an easy game?
It's
Low.
incredibly easy.
Well, I mean, not easy as in skill, easy as in no stress, just relaxing.
working on that one.
Well, I mean, we're at a bar, you know, taking a load off after a long day out in the fields and wherever you guys came from. You guys look kind of battered up yourselves.
I look battered up.
You look fine.
I look very battered. Well, you know, maybe you want just a round. I'll play a round of your game. Virus, Lynch, you down to play a round?
I think I'll watch.
Okay. Virus?
I will abstain.
You're gonna climb the
means
ladder
you-
like that, but you're not gonna play the game? Okay.
Oh,
My
okay.
business is not in
I
game.
guess it's just you and me, my friend. What is your name?
My name's Reggie.
Reggie.
They call me around here Reginald for long. And look, if you know Dragonborn here doesn't want to, whatever. Well, lizard guy, we can do a couple game here. So what you're gonna do? He pulls out some dice here. You're gonna roll 1d6.
I would like to investigate the dice first. Can I?
Make a. I'm gonna say
I mean,
investigation.
maybe with. I mean, I don't know dice well, but I wanna look like I'm not a fool here. I wanna try to, you know, show him that I'm
Oh,
on
you
to
think-
you. If
You
you're
think,
trying to pull
you think
something.
you just come to the bar to hustle people? No, it's a friendly game. Sure, roll them if you want. Here, go for it.
I'll give him a test. All right, fine. I won't. I'll try to
Make an
give
investigation
that
check.
in. Okay. Uh, 17.
17th, they're loaded.
Oh, oh, Reggie.
See, look, oh, look at that, sevens or whatever. Oh, get some. All right.
7
Here, these
on
are
a
your two.
six-sided die. Wait, hang on.
All right, you roll
Loaded,
these.
Loaded.
You roll these two.
They
I'll
have the wrong
roll-
fucking numbers.
I'll roll these two. Cover one with your hand.
Hang on. Oblige me really quick. I'll give him
Okay.
1 dice, and I'll take 1 dice from him. We each have 2 dice. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give him 1. And take 1 from him.
Oh well, the
They're just
these,
regular dice, right?
of course, but you know,
I'll interject and I'll just look at him and I'll say roll. And I'd like to try and
yeah, make an intimidation check.
14.
I'm also intimidated.
Well, I gotta roll.
I kind of like
It's-
flinch.
It's
I flinch at-
okay. There's no wager, right? This is friendly game, my friend.
Kind of just glares
What are we?
back at Furious and is like, gives you like a very contemptuous look. One that
Furious, or-
is like, yeah, it's a Furious. Like, don't get in the way. I'm trying to hustle.
Mhm.
And then you can. There's something deep seated about it, where like it was more than just like,
Oh yeah, no, I caught the tones.
okay. Okay. We can roll the dice. You take. I've just been, you know how luck is with dice games. I've been having a good time with those, and all right. All right, roll 1, and you can see he takes the one that is loaded, and he rolls it and covers it with his hand. And he goes, okay, and then the other one you roll out in front of.
All
And he rolls a
hang
2. He's
on.
like, damn it.
I want to see.
Yeah, shield is a reaction.
No, I'm.
What do you
Mage-
want? Like,
Mage hand is not invisible, is it?
no. But you can roll with your mage hand and be
Not
cool.
for you.
Well, he's trying to mess with the dice with Mage Hand.
Yeah.
You can make a sleight of hand check with Mage Hand. If you're trying to, like, cheat.
Yeah, he gave me loaded dice. Fuck this guy. I'll try to cheat.
Alright, make a sleight of hand check.
Good old +0. Alright, 15.
Okay. He does have stats. Does not catch it.
I
Alright.
catch it.
So, all right. So here, I rolled one dice and put it under my hand, and I roll another dice and I show it to him. Right? What do you want me to physically roll in D&D?
I think, for the
Dice.
sake of it, you took one of the loaded dice,
Yeah.
and then, for the sake of the cheating, you rolled the non-loaded one under your hand and just shortly moved it to a 6, so you know you're covering a 6.
Okay.
And then roll the other loaded dice out in
Yeah.
front of him.
Oh. Okay.
One, it moves to a 5 because it's loaded.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Because you're cheating twice.
Ah. You can see he kind of looks at it. That's. I told you that dice was lucky. Now, I don't. I've got a 2. You're showing 5. Look, what do you got under there? And he kind of is trying to do a little goofiness, just trying to read
I'll
your
read
poker
your look.
face. Now, I'll put 5 silver. You ain't got shit.
You never quite explained the rules of the game.
Well, this is it. You think you got more than I do?
On
Why
the
not
table
make it a goal?
between my 2 dice combined, Finch. Thank you. How about he's showing it 2?
Mm-hmm.
And he
My uncle
laid
said
out
playing for silvers for children.
5 silver. Well, it's a friendly game. But let's
All
make
right,
it
your friend
interesting.
here.
I look at him. How wealthy does he look? Does he
Nah.
look like he's not just very well? Okay.
He's got dirt on him. He's a farmer. He's half in the bag already.
Let's make it 6 gold, 6 silver. Sorry,
Six.
six
Oh
silver,
my God.
and the next round for you and me, friend.
Well,
Or we can
that
just
would be
5 silver and a round of drinks for you and I.
loser buys a round.
Yes.
So winner gets 5, and then
Yes.
the loser also has to buy.
You're very good at this.
Okay. Sorry, I've been here for hours. He's going to try to like shift the table and get a good read on the dice. So he's gonna try to do a sleight of hand check and kind of cheat.
That bastard. How dare he?
Your passive
Perception is 12, so
12.
we said before meeting it beats it, right?
Yeah. Yep. You
Mine's
don't
just
see it.
17.
Flinch, you
You're not playing.
catch him.
I'm not, but I'm staring straight at his hand.
You
I mean, yeah.
you see him shift something, and you'll hear like a click,
Mm-hmm.
and you get a brief glimpse underneath Dijon's palm that something in the table moved and the dice moved.
Mm-hmm. I know they're both cheating.
Yep. But you didn't catch it, Dijon.
Okay. Fair.
Okay. 5 it is.
And around?
And a round for the loser.
Okay. Let's go. Do we throw the dice?
All right, cold blood, let's do it. And you just 6. Look at that.
Look at
Plus 2. And you look at your dice, it is a 1.
My friend,
5 silver for old
Come here.
Reggie.
come here.
I'm undefeated today.
Reggie?
Yeah.
I'll give you this 1. Let me
And a drink.
look at me. Look at me. Hey, take your 5 silver, and I'll get a drink. You got sneaky hands, don't you, or something?
These old things, they're
It's
built like
Reggie. Don't lie to
oven
me now,
mitts.
because I'll be honest with you. I clocked your dice. They weren't so fair, so I tried to even the odds, and I fixed my dice. I knew what was under my hand, and it was not. I know you did something. I appreciate
Or maybe
that.
you're-
I'll give you one. I'll go get some drinks.
Okay, that's a bet. You guys saw it.
Remember
Yeah, I saw everything.
today that we were friends. We'll share a drink, play a game. It'll be a story. Nice to meet you, Reggie. I'll go get some drinks.
Can you bring 2 empty mugs?
Sure. Yes.
And
I'll lean over to Reggie and I'll say,
the tree kind of just hears you guys' request, and like 2 empty mugs come down on on one branch and kind of get dropped off, and then 2 beers drop down as well.
Easy
I'm
as
gonna
pie.
pour.
Reggie-
I'm gonna.
Reggie just goes, thank you, and he just turns around and goes to leave. And Fierce, you wanted to say something?
yeah, I'm gonna just grab him by it, not grab his shoulder, put a hand on his shoulder
Yep.
with weight, and I'll say,
Cold-blooded has many meanings.
and I'll take my hand off and go back to my drink.
He kind of just
I'm
does
gonna-
the like shake off, and
And then I'm just gonna pour up a mug of tea for me and a mug of tea for Firish. Here you go, Mr. Firish. This might help your throat thing that's happening.
Thank you.
as that's going on, Tiny guarding the door, and Mama G, you're out there. You kind of just stand on the railing, and kind of look out, and you see the Windrose River kind of coming down as you guys are now closer to the river. It's
I definitely spritz myself
Beautiful
with my perfume too. Out here.
quiet little, yeah, for sure. Quiet little areas. Then Lila's demeanor comes to you, Tiny. He goes, excuse me.
I turn around and say, "Talk to you." I let her pass, and then I walk the doorway once again.
And then immediately after she kind of passes you, Tiny, and gets to a spot where Furish and I'm getting used to campaign 3 names, Dijon and Flinch, you guys can no longer see the people on the balcony, and almost immediately you catch a demeanor change in Lila as she just goes, pulls out a cigarette. I fucking hate this place. And just,
Chin up, darling.
you know how hard it is to work at a bar that fucking serves everyone?
I imagine it's quite simple. Do you?
I'm losing my fucking mind. She's
This is the most relatable NPC we've ever met.
Lila, what's going on in these parts? Seneca's dead.
I was just looking for a cigarette prop. I don't have one here. Wait, what'd you say?
We met Seneca.
No. I just saw her like 2 days ago.
She died hours ago.
You fuck with
In
me?
her home. From a cult. Wearing these armbands, and I'll pull out one of the purple things.
I've got him. As I hear you say that, I'll have him to the ready, just over my shoulder.
She does like a fucking put that shit away. What are you?
I need to know what's going on here.
What?
Well, recently there have been a few let's just say, well, fucking deaths. People are dying. It's like, it's fucking fucked.
Are they dying with their hands pierced with bone?
Yeah, some bad cultists came through about a month ago, and they set up camp nearby. Some of them frequent the tavern and get a little handsy. But thankfully, the only perk about working this fucking tree is the tree serves, and then also if you get out of hand, the tree will do its own bouncing.
A wonderful fallback.
Yeah. She's like,
So has there been any whispers among the patrons of what's going on? Does the town know of the cult and they're just laying low?
well, there's not much. The gathering here is, we're dwindling. Some people are going missing. Heard there's a caravan leaving tomorrow, though. Maybe we can all get out of here.
Seneca has told us to take that to find her brother.
Good for you. Yes. You should take it. Just ripping Sig's vibe like on break, like just sucking it down. Yeah. You should take it.
I will take
That's
it.
great.
But I need to know. She mentioned your dreams.
Yes. A patron came through not too long ago, and a couple actually. Weird energy. I don't know how to explain it besides, the people. You run a entertainment facility. Some people come through and just have a weird demeanor to them. Strange look in their eye. Something amiss. And, well, I don't know. Things haven't been the same since. That night I had a drink after work as there was a few people lingering around. The tree was still active, and I thought everything was okay, and then I didn't remember anything, and I just woke up at home. But no physical damage, just strange. That's why I went to the druid. Figured maybe a weird tea or something that she could set me straight. But
So
Excuse
this
me,
dream, it was just
RPG.
Yes, Tiny.
I would like to ask a question. I hope I got out of line.
It's fine, please.
Lila, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you
Tiny?
smell any kind of weird smelly smell?
yeah.
Was there any
Actually.
kind of odor?
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but there was a weird stench in the air.
I'll just side eye Auntie G and then turn around and go back to my post, facing the inside of the bar, guarding the door.
Was this dream, did it start when the cult came to town?
Yes.
And do you have any more information where they might be? Do you think if we've tried to find them?
One of the hunters came through here and had one too many drinks the other night. Said he followed him back. They've built a little facility not too far from here, south down the river, maybe 2-3 miles. The hunter, he said he saw some pretty fucked up stuff.
You think that this caravan tomorrow is real? Or do you think it will be intercepted by this cult?
Could be. They could be part of the caravan. I don't know much more.
Has it been giving strange vibes, or does
The
something
hunter
seem
said,
off? You must trust that sense.
yeah. The hunter said they were legitimately sacrificing people.
Yes, we've seen. May we stay here tonight in your inn?
Oh, this isn't an inn, honey. But you can't stay.
That would be very helpful. I think that we may have to delay our journey and see about this cult. You don't just kill an old friend without me at least seeing if we can get what's ours. We must stick together. That's what keeps us strong.
Absolutely. Well, look. I don't know too much about them. But, you know, working in a tavern does have its perks.
Of course.
And is doing like a sizing up of you, and it's been a while since I've seen you. You could be up to God knows what now. I've tried to leave most of that life behind, but you did take care of me.
I'm just gonna say, RTG is a fate.
The
We can hear you.
Hello, Jack.
Yeah,
Hello?
I disconnected for like 4 or 5 seconds. Rewind. I don't know if stream got messed up.
It's all good.
I'll check it, but yeah.
We'll cover it in the
Yeah,
recap.
some of the cultists came through the other day, and they were talking. The head of the claw goes by a name, Red Claw or something, Crimson Tooth.
Crimson Tooth. On Seneca's final message that she left as she was dying, said, "Stop Crimson Tooth."
She takes a big rip. Well, you fucking kill that guy.
I think we may just do that. Is anyone in the bar now? Who's the shady fellow?
I don't really know.
By
Hasn't said
Strider.
much.
I will see if I can get to know him.
That's what I was thinking, Billy.
All right, dear. Well, hopefully, was there any other details in the dream that could help me?
It seems far-fetched to even explain, but I feel like I'm not the same person.
Well, that feeling comes and goes, my dear, and I'm gonna kind of start fixing her hair and like wipe a little bit of ash off of her blouse. And,
For a moment, she her shoulders go back, and she feels
gonna-
like
take out my not magical perfume and just give her. I have also normal perfume on me. I'll spritz her with it. Well, don't worry too much, and do not leave this tree until we figure out what's going on. Stay what's safe.
and she's like, yeah, I fucking work all night. And then she just flicks the cigarette off the balcony.
And before she goes, I'm gonna just head up, tits out. And I'm gonna go back inside.
Thanks, Mama.
Well, you go to re-enter. I'm going to turn to you. RTG, might it be worth perhaps checking around her sleeping quarters just for any sign of foul play?
I'm gonna look at Lila and ask like, would you like us to check where you sleep?
Go ahead.
That should work. Take Flinch with you. He seems perceptive. And I've noticed that I've grown a liking to him.
Well, he's really fluffy.
I know he is. And then I'm gonna walk back to the bar, or on the way to the bar, if I noticed that people are just asking for drinks and the tree provides, I'm gonna just pull out 2 silver, flip it onto the bar, and just announce to the room as I come back in, a stiff drink. And then like just very smoothly grab it as it comes down.
Like all in one motion as you're throwing the silver and you're announcing it, one branch comes with us and slides a drink out for it, and another branch comes and just right in front of you.
Take a nice long pull. Now who looks like they need some company? And I'm gonna make a show of looking around the room, like I'm sizing up everybody, and then just, oh, well, you look quite interesting and mysterious. A broody type, and I'm just gonna go plop down across from him.
Just like the one hand comes up. Not today, miss. Not
And
today.
why not? Always time for a
Well,
good conversation.
Just say I've been working a lot, and I don't like work.
Oh, no. I can sympathize. What do you do?
He kind of like glances in the hood over to you just for a second and does a quick size up and like, stuff.
Like what? Game warden? Are you a trapper?
I am a trapper. And he like smiles like, you nailed it. I'm a trapper. I love trapping things. I love making traps. I love putting them down, picking them back up again.
Oh my. Do you make your own traps? I'm gonna like touch his arm.
Yes, I'll make.
I love a man with a clever mind. You must be able to think as the prey. In order to catch it, you must know their every move, their desires, which way looks the nicest.
Yeah.
It's in the mind of the prey.
I'm gonna need another drink.
Yes, of course.
Well, quickly, as this is going on, I would like to make my way back to the table where the 3 amigos are sat. I'm
Sure.
gonna look at Firish. I'm gonna say, Fish, do not let anything happen to that woman. You are her bodyguard until I get back. If you fuck this up, it's your hide. I'm gonna turn to Flinch. Alright, Fluffy, you're with me. Come on. We got some work to do.
Just say
Okay.
no.
I'll just scoop him up and walk over to Lila and inquire as to where we need to go look. And I'll,
Very
you know,
soft.
I know.
I cannot emphasize enough how
know.
soft
You
I
just
am.
get a quick flashback of the teddy bear and the short rest.
Oh God, no.
bricked up. Something.
They're softer than Bug.
Not that.
TPK.
Basically, in summary, I'll tell Firish to watch Madam G, and you know if he fucks up, I'll fuck him up, and then grab Flinch and go talk to Lila about inspecting her room, and obviously explain to Flinch what we're doing.
Yep. As you guys go up, there's a stair, like kind of a spiral staircase from where the balcony is that goes up and around the tree to like a higher area where there is a little another door to what you assume is where Lila stays.
Okay.
Still being
or
held,
whatever server.
like a barrel under his arm. Where are we going?
Just
You're covering your mic
Restless
when you
sleep.
have.
I'm not covering my. I don't have a mic. God damn it! It's the computer. The whole computer's my mic.
Your mic is like stable, and then when you talk while moving the laptop, it goes to shit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I
Yeah,
won't
you
do that.
suck.
Yeah, we'll figure that out later.
You're good.
So you guys go up. You guys enter a little room. There's not much in here. A few books and stuff to pass the time. An ashtray here that is loaded with cigarette butts and shitty, shoddily made filters.
She's
A
rolling
lot of-
loosies up there.
Yep. In this like side table, there's the smell of tobacco is just everywhere as there's tobacco leaves and dried up bags of dried out tobacco.
We're just looking for anything suspicious. I will have visions or dreams or anything.
Yeah,
of
as
that
you-
nature.
And as you're looking around, you guys can make investigation checks, or somebody can with advantage. Whoever.
I will be helping.
Okay, Flinch, make one with advantage.
11.
11. It seems like. Well, I'm gonna mute you for a sec. Not much to this place. You don't find anything really noteworthy. The two of you kind of looking. It's giving off the vibe of like whoever stays here doesn't spend much time here, and when they do, there's like the rug is like has been jostled from like pacing and just chain smoking. Whoever stays here is not at ease, whether in their life or like a day to day. But nothing about the room seems strange to you. Tiny, you're in here for a couple seconds, and then you get a strange smell crosses your. Make a wisdom save.
You gotta put your laptop
didn't
to
hear you.
whatever configuration it was before.
Yeah, your mic is like super muffled. It's like you're covering it. I don't know what it is.
Like you're talking through a pillow.
Down
Yeah.
here.
That was better. Yeah, that's a little better.
Not really.
Yeah.
Is there like a fan on?
You're
or
on your
something?
phone,
Is there a
right?
fan on?
Nope.
Oh, interesting.
Is your mic your earbuds?
I don't know. It's the
Wait,
in the
you're good.
computer.
You're
Yeah,
good now.
this
Oh,
is
you
You're
sound
better.
so
You're
good.
good
Right?
now.
Don't touch whatever.
Change nothing.
I didn't change anything.
Well, keep on
Oh,
changing.
I'm telling you, it's perfect now. So don't change.
Stay like
whatever
that
you
for the
didn't
next
change.
25
Don't
minutes.
move.
Don't
Okay.
fucking move and make a wisdom save.
It's great. I really have to pee right now. This is my favorite.
I mean, you can just
Instead of
don't
wisdom.
move.
Babe,
Yeah, pick
I'm
a
not gonna piss my bed.
Make a
okay?
constitution save.
Be your bed, man.
You're not committed to the.
Do it for the
game.
stream.
Pee your bed.
Stream for the
Pee your
stream.
bed.
I'm gonna stream the stream. Oh, that might have been really bad. That's a crit fail on the wisdom
Way!
check.
You piss yourself.
Amazing. Roll a d100. You changed. Roll a d100. Didn't hear that.
79.
79.
79.
79. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
79.
7-9er?
Did I
Okay.
hear a niner?
Yeah, you gotta start using the phonetic one so we can hear it through all the static.
1 or 2 or 3 or 4.
They're not all orders.
7 or 9.
Flinch, you look back and you see Tiny kind of standing like he just smelled something. You hear him sniff, and then you look back and his eyes turn into pools of like white thick vapor, and they start like going down his face as they almost start to like just dissipate and fall away, kind of like mercury, like a liquid silver. And it's very unsettling to you and visually looks quite fucked up. Tiny, you may ask me a question that I must answer truthfully, or you can hold a reroll, and you can have this for a day. I will message you that.
Yeah, marking the pipeline.
Yeah, I think it's either you ask the question or take the reroll.
I get a yes or no. Basically, you get a yes or no question that you ask the DM, and I can answer it truthfully. There's a lot of gray area around there, or you get a basically like a lucky point where you can do a reroll.
Is there something in this room that would be excluded?
To the what?
The supposed murder of my mother.
I heard a murder of mother.
The supposed
You think he's looking for
murder
a
of my
clue?
mother.
Yeah.
In this room.
I'm gonna. It says that I do have to answer truthfully. I will add on a little more than just yes or no. I will say, not currently.
Dun dun dun.
All right.
Mr. Tiny, are you okay?
Unserver mute.
I can close my eyes.
And as you kind of snap back into it, you have the like mercury kind of liquid on your face still, but you can his eyes come back.
I dodge backwards. Kind of like ready for whatever.
Did he see that?
What?
The thing that was going on with my eyes. Did he see that and
Yes.
it wasn't real?
It looked fucked up.
Okay.
It specifically says your eyes unsettle and alarm those around you.
Okay. I'm going to restart my Discord real quick.
Okay, perfect. We'll cut back over.
Yep.
All right.
I got it.
I mean, he knows.
All right. The another drink comes for the brooding fellow at the end of the bar. Well, what's your name?
Well, I have several names, but most people call me Madam G.
Madam G. Well, pleasure to meet you.
Are you from around these parts, or just passing through?
Oh. Being a trapper and all, madam, well, sometimes I know when questions are a trap, and I'm just gonna say I'm passing through.
Passing through? Or do you mean following your prey, Mr. Trapper?
Yes, Gotta get them in the traps.
Of course. If I were trying to catch a little bigger of prey, would you know someone I could ask for help?
He does like a quick side eye towards you, and his eyes kind of squint. He's like,
Hypothetically.
roll an insight check real quick.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
Now, nice.
Hey, put it on the board.
Get on the board, you idiot.
Look. My traps can be big, they can be small. I caught a lot in my day. I can catch more.
I'm gonna... Since I was not able to read anything from this guy,
Nope.
I'm gonna take a bit more of a risk here. I'm going to look kind of back and forth, lean in close to him, and I was hoping maybe you may know someone who could help me. My husband, if he can be called that. He's no longer loving. He's turned angry in his age, and he is quite abusive now. And I was hoping perhaps if someone could help me save myself from him.
Make a deception check.
Is this a CR1 creature or lower?
Yes.
This is a plant.
All right, I have
Not
advantage.
campaign.
Is it a structure?
God damn, 15. Trash roll.
That's a trasher roll.
That's a trash roll. As he just kind of looks back. Well, I'm staying close by. If your husband gets too out of hand.
Is there a way I can reach you for the details? To perhaps get him set up a rendezvous? If I convince him to meet somewhere or go down a road?
Sure. Let me sketch something down for you. And he
I'm
brings
gonna keep looking around like I'm really nervous.
brings out a piece of parchment and goes, all right, we're here. If you take a little bit
Yes.
southwest from here, not 100, 200 feet away from the main gathering area, I have a little camp set up.
Thank you so much. Now pretend like I've said something funny. Well, it was so lovely. You're such a friendly...
I should go.
Yes, me too, me too. You first. Let's leave.
He gets up and kind of awkwardly,
Nice conversation.
he leaves his drink like half full and just kind of heads out.
I'm just gonna go after he leaves. I'm gonna keep the air up until he leaves, and I'm just gonna the same kind of character shift that Lila did. Just walk back over and sit down. I believe he may be a cultist that hunts humans.
And you know what must be done.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna flip my coin again.
Not to rush it, dear. Not to rush it. let's wait for the other two to come back and
A 5.
Odds,
So a sword.
Sword.
I'm keeping track of all the ones that I've rolled.
decision-making system.
Ka-ping!
At least it's not a deck of many things.
He's Two-Face and Batman.
It may be worth following him this evening. Or sneaking up on his camp. I need to rest, though. I think we all do. Did Tiny and we'll wait for them to return from their ordeal.
Yep. So we didn't. The last thing that happened is, Tiny, your eyes went silver and white. Flinch, you are kind of took a couple steps back.
Mr. Tiny, are you okay?
Are you okay? You look like you've seen a ghost.
I mean, you looked like a ghost. You got stuff on your face.
Jack, is there stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, that happened again.
What happened again?
I don't want to talk about it, but we should tell Baba G. She would know.
Okay, is there anything else you need from this room, or you just brought me here to do that to me?
I did not. I did not bring you here to scare you. I promise. I thought there might be some kind of side of foul play, and although our search turned up nothing material, I think what you witnessed and what happened to me is evidence enough. We should return to the group with our findings.
I didn't find anything, but okay. You don't need to carry me anymore. I can walk.
I just caused trauma on accident.
I'll
You
follow
guys-
behind.
Comfortable. If you're not comfortable, it's okay, but I do enjoy it.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy it.
We'll head back.
You guys say it's all took about an hour. Just hanging out, having a couple drinks, and the patrons here have changed. The hooded figures left. After your
Which I-
conversation, Mama G, the Reggie has also left, and a couple of the hunters have gotten hungry and left, and some other kind of like fishermen. I was gonna say fisher folk, but that's a different thing in D&D. Some fishermen came in and are now sitting at the table, but it seems pretty quiet in here. As Lila is even taking time and kind of has between watering parts of the tree and getting things cleaned up. Would even like sit down for a little bit with you guys and kind of hang out between smoking cigarettes on the balcony. What's your guys'
I'm gonna check Fierish's mug of tea. We'll see if you drink any of it.
I probably would have drank all of it, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna pour him some more.
I've asked Lila if we can stay here in the tree this evening. She said that was fine. After the crowd kind of clears, I don't think I realized how many people were still in. I wouldn't have made such a hard pivot if there was that many people around still. So I'll wait till the place kind of clears out before I fully drop back and kind of spill the tea on what happened. I think that I'll pull out the napkin I assume that he drew on.
Yep.
He's showed me where his camp is. He's either one of the cultists or someone hunting cultists. I don't know which, but I'm quite sure he hunts or traps humans. Or I may have misunderstood and he's just a big game trapper out for bounties. He was very standoffish, but
Perhaps
open to
he's
the idea of
the
killing a
joint.
man. So, I'm quite in need of a rest, but if we go to bed early, perhaps we can get there very early in the morning before he's fully left camp. Or that we may miss the chance this evening, but we have an idea where the Crimson Tooth may be, and we're not sure even if this caravan sounds too good to be true, so it may be worth dealing with that before we depart.
Well, I'll teach you. It happened again.
Oh, again?
Smelled the smelly smell in Lila's room, and, well, Flinch could fill in the rest of the details.
He cried silver stuff, and his eyes went blank.
Lila, dear, I don't know if you should sleep in that room this evening. Stay in the common room with us.
Okay.
It's just a bit safer. I don't want to be the one to ask the group to delay, but I'm hoping that you'll all be amenable to potentially missing the caravan and seeing about this cult tomorrow morning. We can try to get back before noon, but
A man's fate has been decided.
Oh, that's not ominous.
I feel that we should do it for Seneca.
For justice.
Damn it. Well,
I'm gonna have to
You
get
know
some
me,
more tea
Baba.
for you, Mr. Farish. Do you like honey?
Yes. It does wonders for the throat.
this whole campaign is just gonna be Flinch trying to fix it.
Session 83 is gonna be like, wow, I feel so much better.
This is fantastic.
Just full Squidward. Or Squilliam. He goes full Squilliam after.
Well,
So, what is your guys'? Yep.
I think we long rest here.
I think
Catch
the
the man
rest
in the morning.
is good. I think leaving tonight to follow him will be too risky.
Where? Let's keep
The napkin, sweetheart.
a close eye on the shard.
We should maybe set up watches, yes. But Lila said the tree is defensive in nature as well.
We should just do a check.
Does it have like an alarm
I don't
system that we
think
can
Kirby
activate?
would do this to us, but
You
do
can
we
make a
have
nature check.
the shard?
You have it, yeah.
Okay.
You have
I
to
realize we haven't
Second
been like
campaign in a
protective.
row
Like
where
we,
it's just
it was in the back of my head like 20 minutes ago. I'm like, fuck, we walked
we've
into
got
a tavern
early
floating
campaign
with a
rock
shard,
bottom.
and
You guys are level 1. Chill. Manchun and his network of thieves and bullshit are not following you.
The trauma is real, dude.
We have so much.
They stole my
paranoia.
radio,
I was
fuckers.
like, I saw that bird. I was like, here we go again. The bird fucking knows already. They're 6 steps ahead.
You're like, follow the bird.
It's just a
Just our
bird,
trauma.
believe me.
Our last campaign trauma coming in.
I'm
There was a
I'm
bird on a tree and he said it. We gotta follow it.
Guys, the bird
I'm
is
a-
not the bad guy, believe me.
The bird did nothing wrong.
It's the critical
Bird.
role chair. You were saying something.
So I
I'm
think
okay
we're
with
gonna
thinking
long
about-
rest. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
I'm okay with saying about the cultists. I mean, you
Oh,
and Mr.
fantastic.
Firish have, something personal with them, so why not? I mean, plus Tiny has your vote, so majority rules at this point, and I clearly don't mind. So, Mr. Dijon, do you care?
No, not at this. Whereabouts would it be leading us?
South by the river, a few miles.
Okay, yeah,
We should be able to go there, deal with it, and come back if we leave early. We might be
20-minute
back by
adventure,
noon.
in and out.
Yeah. So early to bed, early to rise.
I could very much use a rest, so... Do we have...
All right.
Are we...
Yeah.
God.
You guys
Well, if
linger around and go ahead.
if we're gonna turn in, Fletch, would you keep an eye on Mama G for me? I don't sleep well inside. I'm gonna head out.
Sure.
Remember, if anything happens to her, it's your hide.
Should we...
My ears flip back. my eyes widen.
He says that every time. Don't worry, dear.
I will exit the tree for the
Where
night.
are you headed?
Not too
Down the
far
river
away
a
from
few
the base of
miles.
the tree. Yeah. No, I'm gonna head 20, 30 feet away from the tree, try to
Okay,
find a
just nearby, but
a good rocky spot and dig myself a hole to sleep in.
Diggy hole.
All right.
diggy hole.
Yeah, a couple hours go by. Lila doesn't. I mean, the tree is still open for quite some time, but probably like 9 or 10 o'clock. Comes in. Two patrons come in and they're just from the ladder, and they kind of high five each other like, "Oh, nice! The other day, once we figured out we get free beers, bro, this shit, we're coming here every night."
That's
And-
what would happen.
And they come up and then they sit down and they start bullshitting. And Flinch, in their kind of drunkenness of talking at the bar, one of them kind of like goes like, "Oh, no way, bro!" And you see a hint of purple between the studs of their leather.
I grab Madam G's hand. And I'll dart with my eyes to the person I picked.
Claire, I would not have left until everybody was turning in for bed.
And I'll just say purple.
I can take a subtle hint at a bar with the best of them.
And that's where we'll end for tonight. In the Bark and Bramble.
So two cultists walk into a bar.
There's an old prostitute, a bunny man.
I didn't die again.
Thing.
And I have a level
I-
2 buddy. Woo!
But you
Welcome
really
to the
tried.
club. I almost did. I was real close. I got down to 3. Yeah.
I think Mama G, I'm gonna have you level up too.
Hell yeah, because I lied about my husband who beat me.
Yeah.
Just always talking about her fake husband, dude.
Yours is gonna be yours is playing out for a social level up, and you're gonna. I had it planned out for the next session, but you guys went quicker than kind of anticipated, so that's fine.
Roll the
Doesn't-
dice.
Doesn't all have
Roll
to be
the
in
dice.
individual times or individual full weeks. But-
All right, here's the D8. And it's a 4, everyone.
Nice. Oh wait.
Metal.
Right in the mid.
A
Plus your
little under
four
average.
plus your con or 4 with your con.
4 on the dice.
Average. Billy's level up
Below
was average. Yours was average. I don't remember what mine was, but I feel like it was average. We're just an average group. We're not heroes, guys. We'll meet them along the way and we'll help them, but for now.
Heroes aren't born, they're made.
Hell yeah, we'll pick up in the Bark and Bramble Tavern next week. Make sure, next weekend.
Amazing.
Next Monday.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty.
Same time, same place, as all the time.
You tell them both.
Know what you say. Same time, same place as all of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, stream.
You won't get fooled again.